Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is the second segment of credit history or your credit record. So from the last segment, we have highlighted that it's very paramount that you improve your credit score so that you can get a better interest from the bank. So guys, I would like to also highlight and emphasize that you need to make sure that you pay all your debts on time. If it happens that maybe you are in a financial struggle and you can't really fulfill all your payments or in terms of your loan, call the bank, make a special arrangement with the bank, or if you don't pay, they're gonna send that information to the credit bureau, and then that's gonna downgrade your credit score, which is not really good. So if you want to invest in property and you want to use the money from the bank to do so, you need to make sure that you are clean from your side in terms of your credit score. You improve your credit score. For example, if you want to buy, maybe let's say you want to buy a property and at the same time you want to buy a car, don't go there and make multiple applications on the car. Let's say maybe you see a good deal at VW, you apply. You see a good deal at Toyota, you apply. You see a deal maybe at Mazda, you apply. You see a deal maybe at Nissan, you also apply. That's gonna look bad on your credit score. That's gonna damage your credit score. So instead of doing that, wait up until you find the best deal. For an example, don't go and buy the vehicle first. Go and buy the property first. And even with the same property, you don't just buy at a fly. You analyze the property, and then when you find the good deal, you go there and request the bank to give you a better interest. You negotiate for a better interest. So for an example, right now, let's say you want to buy a house and you don't know how much you're qualifying for. Instead of going there and putting an actual application, you can go to your bank. Maybe you're banking with Standard Bank, you're banking with ABSA, you're banking with whatever bank that you bank with. Go to your bank and request your bank to do a pre-approval. Now, a pre-approval will help you to determine how much you qualify for. So it's like making an application, but yet there are no attachments. The credit bureau won't pick it up that you are making an application. So that's between you and your bank. Then the bank will make that and come back and say, okay, fine, you qualifying for a property for 700, right? 700,000. Don't go there and max it out. Look for a property that is lower than that. Maybe you're looking for a property that is 650 instead of that 700, so that you can also have that financial muscle, or you can have that room to breathe. Because if you go and max it out, it might complicate your whole equation in terms of investing and wanting to pay off quickly. So instead of taking that 700 property, you take 650, and then you calculate what's left, and then you pay that on top of the rental income that you get from the property. So that's like you paying extra. That's like you paying extra on your monthly repayments. That will help you to kill the interest, because the bank makes their money on the interest. For example, let's say you pay the whole 20 years, and then when you do your calculation, you'll find that the bank made a profit of 1 million from you from that deal. So if you pay extra on your bond, that will put you in a better standing in terms of killing the interest. So that's the thing that you can do. Don't make multiple applications, because that will pay badly on your credit score. And the other thing is, if you've got a loan with a certain bank, don't just miss payments. Even if you're in a financial crisis, don't just keep quiet and miss payments. So what you can do is call the bank, make special arrangements in terms of payment. If you can't pay the full installment, the bank is flexible enough as long as you keep on paying, because if you don't pay anything, the bank is losing money. So if you can negotiate with the bank and make those special arrangements, the bank is up to it, as long as there will be payments that are happening on a monthly or on a constant basis. So that's the other thing you can do is, make payments on time. And instead of going and making multiple applications, go and do your pre-approval. Guys, do this. The bank offers this for free. It's free of charge. You just submit your payslip, you submit your ID, and then they do that for you, and then they will tell you. And the response is usually quick. The response is usually quick. So they will come back and they will tell you how much you afford for, and then you can go with that understanding that you already know that I can afford this property. Because if you're applying for a property that you don't qualify for, the bank will reject you, and when you go into the next one, that will also appear as a multiple application that will tamper with your credit score. So you need to be mindful of that, and you need to tread carefully, because those small things can damage. So from the previous segment, I've advised that one of the simplest ways you can improve your credit score is to get a credit card. And don't get a credit card up until you're disciplined, because if you get a credit card and you're not disciplined, you will end up putting yourself in debt. So you need to make sure that you will be able to use that credit card in a sensible manner.